Hi everyone, welcome to this episode, spooky episode, eerie episode, creepy episode of the Indian Foreman Plays. It is episode, I believe, 15? Don't quote me on that. It's not capturing. Let me see why I am not getting captured here. Hope everybody's having a lovely Friday. It is actually very nice and shiny here today. Hey, Van Aken, how are you? Alex Van Aken is in the chat, everybody. Give him some love when you can. He says that he is going to lurk while cleaning his house. And that's a very good reason to lurk. Okay, there we go. Look how creepy and spooky it all is. Bum, bum, bum. I hope that your house is not so dirty that it looks like this hallway in Whisper Mountain Outbreak, which just released a demo yesterday. Before we jump in, though, I do want to shout out my indie enthusiasts. They are wonderful patrons that help all of this happen, and that those include Jawar Hello, Justin S., and Zachary Pliggy, who I believe is one of the people who voted for this version of the game, Gamerhead Podcast. Roger is here. Hello. Hey, Jill. Hi, all. Everybody say hi to Roger. Make sure to say hi to Alex and hope that he cleans his house spotlessly. And it's not quite as creepy and overwhelming as I think this stream is going to be. I'm going to try to play 3 games today. This is the first one. And while I am shouting out any of my supporters, I do want to do a very quick, non-scary, very excited shout out for the good sir who is getting married today. So that's so exciting. We're excited. We hope everything goes perfectly, nothing goes wrong, and put some excitement in the chat. Wedding bells. I don't know what. Maybe there's cake. Put cake in the chat if you're excited for the good sir's wedding. We wish we could be there. Hopefully it's not creepy like this stream is going to be. So we're starting out with Whisper Mountain Outbreak. Just put a demo out. The developer and publisher is Toji Productions, which is weird because the last game from Toji Productions is going to be like, think of Coffee Talk. And they published Space for the Unbound. So to go from those games to this. Okay, Roger says, wait, this is going to be a scary stream. No, Roger, you're going to be okay. We had several different kind of flavors of scary that my video team patrons could vote on. And we decided to go with a little bit of everything. So Whisper Mountain Outbreak is probably going to be about the scariest, but it's an isometric pixel art situation, so it shouldn't be, as far as I understand it, I should be okay playing this game. And then we're going to go over to Slay the Princess, which I'm going to need everybody. Roger, I believe you did vote for this one, so you voted for this cacophony of games. You did vote for everything this one should be the scariest. The next one, Slay the Princess, I'm going to need everybody's help because it is a choice-driven game, and I'm going to throw that to the chat as often as possible. The last game we're going to end on a cute note is Moonstone Island, which just put out its Eerie Items DLC, so we're going to try to make some pumpkins. Okay, so Roger, I promise I'm going to speed through this demo, and it's not going to be as scary as it looks. Okay, so everybody, let's have some fun. I'm going to enter username Indian Farmer, probably. Indy. Is it actually going to let me type? Hold on. Ooh. If I could type. Okay, we're ready to go. Let's see what happens. Now this is, I believe, built as a multiplayer. And I'm going to try playing it solo, so we'll see what happens. Roger says, I saw Slay the Princess and just voted for that. I didn't know it included scary games. I'm sorry, Roger. That's what happens when you skim. You got to take the voting seriously here. Bum, bum, bum. This is going to be okay. We're going to get through it. The day is shining. You can see the rays of sun coming through. See, look, isn't this lovely? It's a beautiful isometric pixel game that's totally fine. Nothing scary is happening here, except maybe the decor, not great. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can play this with controller. I don't think it's gonna like me doing that. I'm freaking it out having both things available. Okay. It does look like it wants me to play mouse and keyboard, but I can do controller, so I'm gonna try to do controller as much as possible. I'm sorry that I'm freaking out the game, but let's exit out there. Okay. Looks like I can already hit things. I don't know what that does yet. I should probably have read that. Okay, so I'm going to navigate, sprint. There's a sprint button. I'll find it. There's a dodge button, interact, reload, throw, consume. Okay. Found the dodge. Okay. That's my inventory. Interact with things? Yes. Okay. We're good. We're good. Nothing hiding in here. Can I hide in one of these maybe? Oh, and they leave them open so that I know that I have already searched them. That is a really cool quality of life thing. I love when games do that. Okay. Ooh, spooky open door sound. Let's do it. It's not a creepy building, Roger. It's a lovely building. Nice and clean and plenty of light. No one panic. This is absolutely... I'm just, looking around. There's some boring filing. Do you think I'm going to find anything anywhere? Oh, green herb. We need that. It takes from tradition, from game tradition, but I mean, that's just really funny. No, I'm not going to find anything in here besides green herb, which is 100% legal in whatever building we're in right now. I want to find... I supposedly have a run button. And I feel like that would come in handy. Green herbs, that only means one thing. Yes. What is that one thing, Roger? You want to say that in the chat? See if Nightbot gets mad at you? Nightbot has a tendency to do that if anybody listening does not know the history of my Gamerheads podcast says, or Roger says, no, lol, not that one thing. Uh-huh. Sure. We all knew what you were saying. How to attack enemies. Attacking with the melee weapon, click the left mouse. Aiming with firearms is the right mouse. Firing with the firearms, click left mouse button while aiming. Okay. I'm going to interpret that as the trigger buttons for my controller. And again, this is a demo. The game has no release date, so we're still early in development. So I'm not going to worry that they don't have like automatic controller things. But they do have some of the prompts. Look at all these herbs someone's just left behind. Combining herbs? What's that mean? You can combine 2 herbs or more by clicking combine button in the inventory tab. Okay. Let's see. That's my baseball bat. What's the combine button? Is it? Okay, I'm pushing a lot of buttons, you know. And I don't see anything. This is gonna be fun. Okay. We've got some ammo. My inventory is full. Oh no, this is gonna be one of those games. Okay. That's obviously the pistol's probably gonna go here. How can I combine them? Combine these 2. Oh, for super green herb. Combine. Yeah. Okay. I've combined them so that I have more space. These don't stack as much as I would like. I would like for them to stack, please. I have decided to use my controller for exploration. Okay. I want as much ammo as y'all can give me. I do want that grenade, though. So what am I... I'll get rid of this guy. Drop you. Okay, I want a grenade. Okay, chat. If you are... Roger says, super green herb. That describes most Friday nights in Seattle. Lol. Do I want a pistol? Do I want a shotgun? Do I want the UMP 9? Can I get all of them? No. I can only have one. The UMP. Roger is very insistent that that's what we want. Okay, I'm gonna shoot. Okay. Accuracy is not the point of this. It's Roger says that is like semi-automatic. Is the shotgun any better with aiming? No, of course. Spray and pray. That's the name of the gun. Let's see. It's a little more accurate, but yeah, let's go with big guy. Which means we probably want more of this ammo, right? So I can drop shotgun ammo. I dropped you. Okay. And pick this guy up. And I'll grab some pistol ammo, maybe? Oh, and I can use my grenade with the left bumper. That's cool. Okay. I'm feeling kitted out. I've got a full inventory. Let's see what happens. Our ammo will probably deplete faster, I assume. Yeah, that's possible. Okay. We are in this. Do I have to click that I'm ready? No. I'm freaking the game out. Okay, this is the map room. Hello, map room. Oh no. I hear whispering. I hear whispering in Whisper Mountain Outbreak. I like my guy's look. Classic leather jacket. Got some gray bangs. I want to assume that his hair was completely dark before whatever he's seen here. Because he looks like he's seen something. Like, that's not the face of a person who sleeps well at night, you know? How do I go? I'm ready. The mission's starting. He's probably 20. Roger says he's probably 20 and now he just looks grizzled. The city hospital. Escape from the building. This is my mission. Okay. Oh, I've got a car. Oh, okay. Well, I need power supply and fuel. This looks fuely. I want to interact with it without hitting it with my bat. That seems like the best course. Okay, we've got ammo here in case we need it. I don't want to hit that. I you know, video game red barrel means one thing. Mechanic's memo. It was nice of him to just leave a memo on the ground for us. Equipment and Maintenance Division, Wednesday, September 6th, 1998. Okay, so we're either back in time or this has happened a long time ago. We have conducted an inspection on the ambulance unit. Issue recognized within the electrical components, requesting 1 battery and 1 gasoline. 1 gasoline, please. And 1 gasoline refill before the scheduled final engine test. And immediate attention by the logistics team is advised. We could edit this a little bit for them. Thank you. Okay, so we need 1 battery and 1 gasoline. That's what we're looking for. Okay, down at the bottom left. Oh, I'm kind of blocking things. Let me move me. Oops. Messed up the stream. Hold on. I want me to move up here just a bit. Okay. Is that looking good? Everybody in chat? Roger says, Jill, 1998 isn't a long time ago. You know, for me, I still kind of think about it as 10 years ago, but that is not correct. You know what was happening in 1998? I was playing Pokemon like in a league, like in my local YMCA, and collecting Gen 1 Pokemon cards. And you know what I'm doing? 2023 I am collecting Gen 1 Pokemon cards. Anybody who's seen some of my secret streams this week has seen I have made some great pools. I hope that you're excited for me, Alex Van Aken, if you are still listening while you're cleaning your house. Roger, don't, maybe someone was eating jelly in here. It was fine. It was 100% fine. It's just little jelly mishap. Nothing scary is going on. Roger says he's closing his eyes. Okay, good. Just imagine all of the jelly that you can. At the bottom left, you can see a portrait. Oh, incoming enemy horde. Nope. I'm hitting you with my bat. Okay. Gun time. It's definitely gun time. Here we go. I don't know how to reload. Okay. Thankfully, they made it an intuitive thing. I've got pistol ammo, but that's not really what I need. Okay. Roger's immediate response is run. And I stood my ground successfully. And I'm very happy about that. Okay. Look at all that jelly. Exactly. I would really like to know what the run button is, because I don't know what it is. And I feel like it's going to be a problem. I can dodge. I can open my menu. There's a timer up at the top too. It's just under 4. Oh no. The jelly is in a sort of circular form with candles at this point. Remember, our goal is to get out of here. Yes. So I don't know if we have to get out of here within a certain time. My inventory is full. Let's drop something. Oh, I could have dropped a grenade on them. I don't have a shotgun, so I'm going to drop this. Okay. I got a gemstone. Isn't that nice? Oh, lockpicking. Okay. I have to discover what the lock picking buttons are. What is LMB? Left middle button. If anybody wants to give the best possible guess for what that... Oh! Did I do that? I learned how to use the radio, everybody! Okay. Oh! I did something. Okay. I have to hold down the left trigger. Then what? I have to time it somehow? Oh, I want it to be right in there. Okay. I heard a sound. I don't know if there are zombies behind me at this point. That's not good. Okay. And it doesn't undo my work if I screw up the second one. Oh, I'm gonna do this. We're getting out of here, everyone. We're getting out of here. Or a zombie's about to eat me. Okay, we did it. Do I have a time limit? Oh. Are you wearing a Hawaiian shirt? Little zombie. My inventory's full, but I'm fine. As you can see at the bottom left, I've tried to point that out a couple of times. Get out of here, zombie. Enemy horde incoming. Everybody ready? Lots of jelly. Okay, we got him. We're okay. Roger says that doesn't make him less scary. That he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt? Why not? Look at these. He was just in here having a nice time with his Hawaiian shirt. Maybe he was going on vacation. The door is locked from the other side. And some sort of Walking Dead situation happened. You know, now he'll never go to Hawaii. Oh! Oh! The green herb is literally just the plants that are around. Okay. Yeah, that's a summoning circle of hospital beds. That's cool. Oh, we have a puzzle. Okay. Do I know what to do with this puzzle? That's the question. That's a mess, says Roger. I hope that Van Haken's house is not as difficult to clean as that looks. Oh no! Get out of here! I heard him. I heard you. Oh, he got me. He got me while I wasn't looking. That's rude. But I've got the green, super green herb, so no one panic. Antique box, I have it. Do we have to get out of here in a certain time limit? That's the question. I should probably have been paying attention before accepting this mission. Oh, okay. No, I saw you. I know you're there. I don't know if I want to know what that is. What's happening here? Y'all are all suspended in the air. There's a lot of whispering. Nope. That's a scream. That's a TV. Ma'am? I don't like any of this. We need bolt cutters. I don't know how to run, Roger. I don't know what the run button is. They are floating. Oh, that's useful. I'll remember where that is. I think they're all just going to stay suspended in midair and nothing bad is going to happen. And we're all just going to be okay with it. Okay, and no one's going to try to get me as I unlock this door. I am going to use my skills to get us out of here as quickly as humanly possible. Yeah. Roger suspects they're going to drop after I walk through the door. Can I close doors? Get out of here. If I could close the door. What is that creature? Nope. We're going to the gun. Come here. Okay. We did okay. We're fine. My sanity is low, perhaps? That's okay. How do I fix my sanity? Okay. Horde mode. Okay. Have some greenery. I'm doing great. Oh no, I'm totally out of ammo. Okay. But we did have some ammo back there, so I'll run back and grab that. Do I have stamina? I do. Okay, so the thing under my health is my stamina. And I don't know why I did that. Oh, I'm dying. Whew, okay. Well, I have fallen. Mission time is over 10. Thank you for playing. We wish you a pleasant gaming experience. Okay, so I'm gonna have to play this we did. Yeah, we did. We died. I felt really good getting rid of the big scary thing. But as far as I can tell, a lot of fun to play. I think this is going to be a lot more focused on multiplayer, so maybe I'll get someone else to get the demo and play with me at some point. You know, and I love the art. Pixel art is great. It is still really creepy. I want to figure out why everybody was floating in the air. I want to know what's going on in this building. I want to know what's happening and why our 20-year-old protagonist looks like he's 50. I don't know. We'll find out. But everything felt really good. I didn't really have any major problems. The only thing is that the controller support is not completely there, but that's fine because it's an early demo. So. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our next game. Are we sure we want to exit? There we go, Roger. You made it all the way through, and it wasn't that scary. It was just a lot of jelly thrown around, a lot of like Hawaiian shirt, like sad. Like the saddest thing is they didn't make it to Hawaii. They didn't make it to their island getaway. Roger says, "Are we done? Are we safe?" Yes, we are done. We are safe. I don't know why it's not. I am trying to get my screen capture to just automatically capture things like it is supposed to do. But it doesn't feel like it. So I'm just going to switch over. So you can see all the things that are happening. Let's see. Make this full. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have a heart and see through them. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Roger, are you picking a fight with Nightbot? What are you doing? Oh, it's just all caps. I really need to probably tell Nightbot that all caps is fine. But we're going to slay the princess. That's the plan. You were expressing your excitement. I appreciate that. Nightbot, whole different story. We're going to slay this princess. Let's see. Game capture. Capture the game. There is a game playing. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody panic. Let's see. Can I make this full screen, please? Thank you. Yeah, Roger, I was turning it on and off for game capture, automatic game capture. For some reason, it doesn't like when I switch in between games sometimes. Let me know if you can hear it, okay? Let me know if you can hear me, okay? This is definitely a mouse and keyboard type of game, so that's how I'm going to play it. I have played all the way through this game. Roger says I can hear you. That's perfect. I can't hear the game? Are you sure? It's kind of like, did you hear the creepy game? The creepy game? Okay, so you heard the creepy game, but not this one. Okay, interesting. It's quiet. Too quiet, Roger. Let me throw this up a little bit. No, okay. No one worry about what just happened on the screen. Okay, I turned it down for yesterday's stream and it didn't. Yesterday's impromptu stream's audio was having a lot of problems. Okay. We definitely want you to be hearing this. So I'm going to put this up just a little higher. How's that balance, Roger? Can you hear me and the game? Okay. Let's go ahead and start. I'm going to need everybody in the chat ready for decision-making times. No one panic. Nobody worry. It's just a nice little adventure. Start the game. So good, Roger. The music and voice acting is so good. I don't want anybody to miss out on this. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Turning this up just a little bit more. Oh, look! A nice wooden path. Cabins. Princesses. Everything's lovely.
You're here to slay her.
Oh.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Don't really want that. Okay, chat. Let's pick our first option of Slay the Princess. Do we want to ask about the end of the world? Do we want to ask if we have changed... Oh, the second one, Roger says. We haven't even gotten down to the bottom. Or we could turn and leave. We could silently continue. We could say we want to, viva la revolution. Just be okay with it. No, Roger says the second one. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Okay, clock is ticking.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Okay.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okay. Narrator is very certain on what we should be doing and how we should be doing it, and won't really tell us why. So how are we feeling? Do we want to ask more questions about our predicament? Do we want to go ahead and just march forward in one way or another? How are we feeling, chat? More questions? Are we questioning whether or not we just march in and slay some poor woman we've never met before who is born nobly and finds herself locked in the basement? Let's ask if it needs to be me. Okay, so we're not terribly upset if the princess dies, but why am I here? Let's focus on the important part. Doesn't seem bad. Can't someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Okay. There seem to be rules, and I am the chosen one. Cool. So we are chosen. There's a princess that needs slaying. Do we know enough? Do you feel your conscience eased enough to walk towards the destiny of slaying this imprisoned human being and just murdering them up? Do we say, okay, thanks? Do we silently continue? Do we continue to question our fate and what end of the world he's talking about? I don't know. I think we're gonna go ahead and... Like, I don't know at this point if we're interested in rewards. This is the first time I've ever been set in this. I think Roger just likes picking the second option. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
There are a lot of issues to unpack here. First of all, when asked a perfectly reasonable question, narrator goes on the attack, attacking me. I don't have to be a monarchist to worry about killing another human being. I'm not saying I would rather kill a fisherman or a seamstress. I didn't bring that up at all. I just asked, isn't it a bad thing to kill someone? I really don't know if my conscience cares one way or the other if it's a princess or a seamstress. There's just a human being. Whether or not we could argue the point of a princess being less contributing to society than a seamstress, a whole different argument we're not going to get into. Okay. We could absolutely refuse. We could be totally fine with the world ending. I mean, at this point, I am looking at a sort of bleak, black and white underbrush situation here. Like, I don't know. There's no sun. There's no flowers. There's no little happy bees or bunnies hopping along. Are we ready to move on? Chat. Let me know. Or are we still questioning? Do we just want to question everything at this point? I think if you were plopped down... No, Roger says let's move on, so here we go. We're gonna move on. I am considered I'm okay. I forget I'm not doing this. No. We're going to silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
That seems understandable. I certainly would do anything I could do to keep someone from slaying me.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Voice of the hero approaches. So we have a third character now. We have us, we have the narrator, and we have voice of the hero, who is not too keen on the idea of stabbing a princess.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, we only have one option. Let's move forward. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
I really love the sort of text adventure / D&D notes of this game. That's such a perfect illustration of what, even if I wasn't looking directly at a picture of this room, like, what a lovely thing to say that the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. That gives you a mental image even beyond just the drawing that we see here. The only furniture we have, we don't have a lot of options here. We've got a wooden table and a door.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, we have one of two options here. We can take the blade, or we can enter the basement. For self-preservation reasons, I mean, a blade couldn't hurt. I don't know if we're ready to slay this princess, if we actually believe that she is going to end the world. But why not have something... Roger says we were put on this path for a reason, right? Okay, I'm going to take the blade. Who knows if we'll use it.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay, enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
That is one heck of a mental gymnastics.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, that's a voice.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
The voice of the hero is getting a little uncertain about saving his princess.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I also want to point out that the cursor, instead of just being a pointing hand, now is a hand with a knife. I really like that detail. So I can just happily shout down hi, which I always love as an option. I can say, I was just checking on you. I can let her know what's up. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. And just walk down the stairs menacingly. I love the idea of just saying hi. So let's see what happens. Just got a knife, just going down the stairs.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Think that is a reaction someone would have to a random stranger with a knife coming down the basement. You know? I would have a very different reaction.
Walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I don't know. We'll find out. I've got a knife. Okay. Do we play it cool? What? No way. Why would you think that? It's knife. Or, okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to kill you. No. Or, I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steal your nerves and step forward. What kind of princess slayer are we? Are we smooth talking? Are we cool, calm, collected? No, Roger says that we are very bad at hiding. We're just saying hi, you know.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her.
Heroes got an opinion.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Okay, the hero makes an argument. We could always pick up the knife. Narrator doesn't seem to like that, but we do have two options. Do we drop the knife? Do we tighten our grip? We know that we've been put here to slay this princess. So far, she's, The hero makes a good point, says Roger. Okay, so let's do it. Let's just drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
The cursor is once again an empty pointing hand.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Against my better judgment or against the narrator's judgment? Interesting. She doesn't seem monstrous to me.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
She's not wrong. Would be kind of hard to just talk with someone who came down the stairs with a knife, you know? Yeah, pretty awkward. I feel like our character starting with the nuh-uh and just saying hi is kind of awkward. So I do sort of like the pretty awkward as the answer here. Let's see if there's a more awkward answer. What's your name? How long have you been here? No, I think we're gonna go with the awkward answer here. Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that.
Rude.
Now why are you here to kill me?
How do you know? I just came down to say hi. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? You're supposed to end the world. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe. I think my awkwardness is gonna say, do you know why I'm here to kill you? Because I don't know.
That laugh. I think I'm in love.
Voice of the hero. She's under her spell now.
Stop it.
I have no idea. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm down here, or how I got here.
She doesn't know how she got here?
I was kind of hoping you might be able to shed some light on the whole situation.
Okay, what's the most awkward thing we can say? There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What's your name? How long have you been down here? I already asked her, do you know why I'm here? What happens if I ask her again? Julia Anderson, hello! Hello, Julia. Welcome to the stream. We are doing the... I'm doing well. We're playing Slay the Princess, and we have just found the princess. And our character we found along the way is very awkward, so I'm about to ask the same question I just asked.
Do you?
I know what I've been told, or do I lie and say no? What do we think? Does an awkward person say, I've been told to kill you and I don't know why, or do we try to lie? Well, it seems like you've progressed in your game a bit far. No, we're very early in the game. We're only about 15 minutes in. We're gonna lie, Roger says. Here we go. Totally awkward lie. How's your game going? It's fantastic so far. We have walked down a forest path. We have dropped a knife. And now we're talking to a princess. Totally fine. Nothing's happening. Here we go.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. Why would
How
you
does
say
she
that?
know that?
Voice of the hero questioning.
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
She's got a point. Julia asks, do you only stream this game or do you stream other games as well? Julia, I stream all kinds of indie games, and this isn't even my first game this stream. We just finished Whisper Mountain Outbreak's demo, which was definitely not spooky for Roger. And we are currently playing Slay the Princess, and then we will move on to Moonstone Island. So you can check out all of my other gaming streams. I am an positive indie-based channel, so every Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific time, I play some games, except I won't be in the next couple of weeks, but you gotta see the variety. Let's see. Julia says, oh, so you're a variety streamer. That's kind of cool. I must say, variety streamers are the best. Jwar, hello. Stream is still going. Work meeting kept. You gotta tell him, like, hey, get out of this meeting. And Jwar, hello. We are currently playing as a awkward character about to slay a princess. Julia says, I do artwork for streamers. Love to work with you. Want to have a look at some of my work? Julia, we can check out that idea later. At the moment, I'm pretty good with what I have for streaming, but we'll see. Okay. Let's continue on. Princess makes a good point here. How would I get you out of here? What's your name? I think an awkward person would be like, we've been talking for a few minutes. I should probably ask your name.
She hesitates before answering.
Dwar Hello asks, how's the spooky stream going so far? And Roger says the first game was scary. There was a lot of jelly. And there was. Lots of jelly. Jelly on the floor, jelly in circles, jelly with candles around, jelly coming out of all of the, jelly coming out of the zombies that we were shooting. It was fun. It was a very beautiful, it was called Whisper Mountain Outbreak demo. And very beautiful isometric pixel survival multiplayer. I don't have multiplayer right now, but as a solo player, I was having a lot of fun. And now we are playing Slay the Princess, and we are hesitating about slaying the Princess. We've just asked her name. The narrator says she hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
How long have you been here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Okay, he's definitely trying to paint this as nefarious in nature, but who knows? Again, someone's walked down the stairs to her basement she's locked in with a knife, so we can kind of understand how she might not be that interested in happy chatting. Okay, chat, I'm gonna need your help. Chamora Hello says, why hesitate to slay the princess? I believe we have a slogan here in the Indian farmer community. Off with her head. It's off-brand if we don't. And I do want to point out, since we made Twitch affiliate, the Indian Farmer has, if you have Prime, you can sub with Jeff Bezos' money, and that's much better. But if you are subbing to the channel, you have a special emote in there that does show off our special message here. So there is an Indian Farmer catchphrase special emote in the chat. You can check it out. Y'all, look at the confetti! Oh yeah! Roger, that was a lot of fun. Thank you for triggering the subscription. Get those off with their heads in the chat. I don't know if Nightbot actually might yell at you for spamming it. I'm going to change that because I want people to be able to spam off with their heads. Okay, so we've talked enough. We're gonna grab that knife and we are gonna chop her head off.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Okay, we're not getting you out of here. We're not keeping you locked up. We're slaying this princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempted to run her through.
Sure, hello. Put slay in the chat. Off with her head. Unfortunately, clouds. Doubt clouds my thoughts as I attempt to run her through.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Catastrophic, y'all.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Okay.
Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Still got the knife, though.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Princess ain't playing around.
We can still turn this around.
Okay, we're gonna finish the job. We're gonna do it.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
I mean, it's hard to read, but also that's fantastic writing. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? That is a mental image and a half.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
We've done it.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
We did it, chat. We died. Chapter 2, The Adversary.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Wait a minute.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Jawar, hello. You were not here, I believe, for the very beginning of this, but this is exactly how the game began. Okay. Are we getting a sense of deja vu? Are we gonna ask, wait, has this happened already? Are we gonna just deny it? Are we saying, but I died? Are we scared that she's gonna kill us again? Why am I here again? I slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me. Deja vu, says Roger Dwar. Hello? Julia, if you're still in the chat here? Oh my gosh, we're close to a hype train. If you are in the chat and you feel like you want one of these options, let me know, because I'm about to hit deja vu. There we go.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Interesting.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay, heroes with us. The voice of their heroes along for the ride with us. But the narrator doesn't seem to know what's up. Does he know what's up, or does he really not know?
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine.
Ooh,
it doesn't
new
matter if
voice.
he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
The voice of the stubborn is a new voice. So now we have voice of the stubborn, voice of the hero, narrator, and us.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
I mean, the narrator doesn't seem very taken aback that there are multiple voices happening. I'm pretty sure the whole thing literally happened. Are we going to proceed to the cabin, or are we just going to leave? Are we just going to throw down and say, hey, we don't want this anymore? Or are we going to head to that cabin and meet our destiny? Chat, it's up to you. Meet our destiny. If you have murder on your mind, throw off with her head in the chat. Roger says, I have to drop off. Great stream. Love this game. This is a game of the year contender for me. Absolutely. 100%. 2023 has been a game of the year kind of year. Okay, we have off with her head in the chat, so we're going forward.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Bye, Roger. Have a great day.
Lying
not gonna
and
believe
cheating
anything.
doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that?
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Dwarla says multiple voices. Feels kind of like Disco Elysium. Very cool. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on here.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Proceed to the cabin. And because we have Off With Her Head in the chat, I think I already know what we're going to do.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Oh, we're taking that knife.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm not even going to explore, I'm just taking the
You
blade.
take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Do you know roughly how long this game is? It seems really interesting, but
The door to the
Game Time is
basement
premium.
creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Mental gymnastics. How long is this game? To roll credits for me took 2 hours. It is not a long game. It is a very fun game, and it is a game worth playing over and over again. But it is not long at all.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Fierce voice.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Okay.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Oh, we're gonna do some slaying.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Definitely not what our princess looked like last time.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes! I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Okay. We are not going to take any time to talk here. We are going to slay this princess. Boom.
Good. With a singular focus, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard.
Yeah, Jawar Hello, the voice acting is absolutely fantastic in this game, and it sort of has to be in order for this game to work, because it is very text adventure, very D&D. You need to have the voices conjure images for you to see, not just looking at the images, because it is just essentially one still image after the other. Fantastic. I love it.
Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
No, we can do this. Just keep pushing.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Okay, chat. In order to slay this princess, do we keep pushing, or do we unlodge the blade and attack her from a different angle? What do we think? What is the best way to get off with her head here? It's going to be really hard to take her head off without the full blade. But I don't know. If we take it out, we're giving her an opening. Different angle. Okay, we're going to do it.
You pull back on the blade's hilt, doing your best to free it from its sinewed prison. But as you tug the blade free, the princess slams you down onto her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact.
and you find yourself in midair, effortlessly tossed across the room.
Cracking like wet wood. That's fantastic.
You hit the floor, your ribs complaining painfully. You can feel the hilt in your grip. You still have your weapon. You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
Oh man, we in trouble.
Princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How disappointing.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, chat, it seems like our bloodthirsty approach didn't end too well for us. Let's go ahead and save. Unfortunately, yeah, Dwar Hello says, good job all. Congratulations, everyone. We are going to go ahead and end the stream right there. Not the stream, just this particular game. Let me see if I can actually get my automatic screen catcher to capture the screen. Okay, so from Slay the Princess, and there's a lot more to go into that. There's a lot to dig into as to what is actually happening in that game. But we're going to go ahead and move over to Moonstone Island. And we did get the Eerie Items DLC pack. So hopefully... Look at that! We didn't get to see this opening in the first time I streamed this back in September during the Indian Farmer's birthday stream. So I'm glad I got to show that off to everybody. Dwar Hello says, are there going to be streams during John Carson's takeover? So for anybody who is not in our Discord, the Indian Farmer is undergoing a coup starting next week. My head of news extraordinaire, lead news writer, John Carson is going to be keeping an eye on the website for the next couple of weeks while I fight my way back to the Indian Farmer throne. I'll be back November the 13th, but I do not believe that Carson is going to be doing streams. So this might be the last Friday stream we do in a bit, even though I am going to be off fighting. I may or may not jump on for a few secret streams. Who knows? No promises. Okay, so this one I'm actually going to use my controller because I do enjoy controller for this a little bit better, so hopefully that connects. Might be a little easier. Okay, so let's continue our game. I'm, I think, 5 hours into this game already. And for anyone who did not see this original stream with this game, it is a odd mix. Thank you for purchasing our DLC. You can find your exclusive craftable items in the Decoration Station and the Moonstone Enchanter. Okay. Thank you very much. This game is a sort of mix between a Stardew Valley sort of game and Pokemon. So these are my Pokemon that I have out right now. I love this little Firefox creature. We are going to try today to attempt to build all the creepy stream things. So here's our Moonstone Enchanter. I am going to... Haunted house, a spooky home containing a pocket dimension that can be turned into a home. Okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to build this because we're going to need some moonstone ingots and we don't have a lot of that. let's see what else we have. Carved pumpkin house? Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to find a bunch of moonstone gems, whatever they're called. Moonstone gems to turn into ingots. I was trying to hope for the glider, but I did recently, if you saw the beginning of this game, I am a alchemist, and I had a broom. I left my very loving family to go off and finish my sort of study to be an alchemist and the last step is kind of going out into the world and experiencing what it's like. So that is currently what I'm doing, but unfortunately, on my first flight, I fell and broke my broom, and I have landed on this Moonstone Island, hopefully to build everything back up. So I've managed to build my broom back. I've got some materials here. I have my furnace going. I am trying to make a moonstone ingot as we speak, but I have no more moonstones left. Here's my decoration station, so let's put that somewhere in the house. Decoration station, yeah. I don't know. Right there? Seems good. My house is starting to fill up, which is nice. Before it was just literally like the bed. And I think maybe the chest came with it. Let's see. Lantern. Obviously. Purple rug. Moon and stars. That looks like something we want to get. A bolt. I don't even know how to get that. Beanbag chair. Designer lamp. Candle clump. Aesthetic fire hazard. That's a nice description. I've got some cobwebs. All I need is cloth for that, so we can make that immediately. I've got plenty of stone. Gravestone has been added to our inventory. Let's do 3. I don't have enough for 3. I need some bat. Archway. I think I have iron ingots. Let me go grab some. A Grumpkin! Oh no, he's grumpy. Do I need a pumpkin? Is that what it's telling me I need? An eyeball rug. Needs cloth and sea glass. Do I have sea glass? A tongue rug. Blah. I don't know if I have a fireball. How do I even get a fireball? Ash and stone. Ash seems like it should be easy enough. Okay, and then I need skulls. I need some stone and some ash. Okay. So let me come back. Let me get some cloth. Let me get some stone. Let me see if I have sea glass. Look at my tombstone. I'm gonna put that outside. I am gonna see if I need that iron ingot. Let's transfer that. Let's transfer all of it. I definitely need more stone. Gonna put the whole stack over here. There we go. I don't see anything that said it needed a copper. I've got some potions here. I've got my broken broom still, but I guess I don't really need to keep that, but sentimental, you know? What else did I need? I needed stone. I don't have any ash. Hello, ghost. I need some cloth. So let's get some of that in here. Okay, 15 should work. Furnace, anvil. I have a torch. Look at all these nice things I could be building instead of just like a bunch of tombstones and skulls. Oh, but we should do a lot of skulls for the off with her head. Chat, if you're interested in just a ton of skulls around our house, let me know with the off with her head symbol. If you don't have the off with her head emote, you can sub, hopefully with Prime if you have it. And you can put that in the chat. I think that's going to be one of our favorite emotes. Okay. I don't need an entire house, so maybe I don't need to worry about that. What do we need? Okay, we've got plenty of stone, so we're building lots. Let's see. We've killed at least 10 people. I didn't have any sea glass. I don't have any ash. I have enough cloth, but I don't know what to do about the fireball situation. we have enough stone. I've got iron ingots, so let's build this bad archway. And I have enough cloth for some. And I don't know how to make ash. Do I just burn something? Do I let it go past its abilities? Let's see. What are you making right now, furnace? Are you making ash for me? No, you're making an ingot. It's going to be finished at 11:06. Time is it currently? It is 8:40. Let's go outside and decorate our house with some of our lovely Halloween decorations. Oh, this is perfect. I'm just going to have skulls all around my house. Everyone's going to be like, yep, that's totally fine. No one panic about the skulls. Okay. I'm also going to get rid of my into a pocket dimension very quickly. These are all my current party monsters. I forget exactly what they're called here. But I am going to ask you to stop following me for a bit. You're doing great. Everybody have fun in the pocket dimension. So that way I can see a little better as we are decorating. Okay, I need to put 10 skulls around my house. Like you do. Oh, that's perfect. Put it right there. Yeah. Oh, can I put it on... Oh, I can put it on the barrel. No, it's behind the barrel. Dang it. I was real excited. I thought we were going to put it up on the barrel, but... Obviously, we need that one. Just making sure we got a nice variety so people can just awe over the amount of our collection there. Okay, that looks good. I'm feeling pretty good about that decoration so far. Now we have to put the crowning touch on here. Okay. Look at that archway. That's a nice archway, everybody. I'm feeling spooky. Okay. Gotta have some gravestones because obviously the people we killed have to have a nice place to settle. Boop. Okay. Did I already put one somewhere? I thought I had 3. Okay. I've got to put these spider webs here too. And we don't need these in the hot bar. Okay, spider webs. Let's put one on the arch. Yeah. Let's put one on the skull. That, oh, it's behind the skull. I want it to be in front. Okay, we want these skulls to look a little old. They've been there for a while. Okay, we've got some creepy spider webs going on. I'm feeling good. Let me harvest some of my crops if I can. Okay, now we're off for adventure. What else do we need? Let me check to see if it's anybody's birthday we should remember. Nope, we're good. Okay, we're not trying to build a house. So let's find other decorations here. Let's see if I can find pumpkin seeds. Remember that. Figure out how ash works. So we need to come back here at 11 so that we can check to see if that works. Sea glass and a fireball. Okay, let's go to the ocean. Sea glass seems like it would be a kind of oceany thing. We just have skulls and tombstones scattered about. We've got this nice happy little world we're walking through. It is very, very pretty. It is a lot of fun. It is one of those games that is fun to just sit back and play at the end of the day. That's why I already have like 5-6 hours put into this. Because I do just like to pick it up and wander around. If you are looking for a game that's gonna like grab you and hold on to you and not let go, you're gonna have a little bit of a problem with this. It is sort of self-directed, So, I mean, it gives you objectives. You have a story that you're supposed to be playing, but it's not overly pushy about those things. It does let you just kind of check that out. There's my broom. Nope, I want my broom. It's not paying attention to me. There we go. And I'm going to hold to charge. Boom. Look at me. Floating. Floating to another island. Now, my broom only charges so far, and once that charge is gone, I fall to my death. So it's sort of important to keep an eye on that. Let's see. We have all of these lovely, like, you know, Stardew Valley-esque. We have a lot of different tools at our disposal. I'm going to see if I can fish for sea glass. But if I just catch a fish, that'd be great too. And then maybe I'll go talk to the fisherman. Maybe he's just selling some. Oop. And I want to keep this cursor on this fish. That's how I reel them in. Took me a while to figure that out. I was just like, I don't get it. I don't know why I'm not catching any fish. Ooh, it's shiny. What kind of fish did we catch? A bronze ring fish. It looks like a ring. That makes sense. Okay, so either we're going to eat this fish or we're going to talk to the fisherman and hopefully he'll be able to help us out with the sea glass. I feel there's a storm, a brewing. Hello, Tobin. He's got some shark teeth on his necklace, a nice straw hat. Best bring in the lobster traps. That's important. This game, instead of having dialogue options, it actually is sort of a mini game to get people to like you more. So when you talk, you can see at the bottom right, his like for me is sort of half a heart. So we're not really friends yet, but I can attempt to chat, joke, or flirt with him. And I have a much higher chance of success with chat than any of the other options. And if I am successful, I build up the relationship and hopefully gain more hearts. So let's start out with chat. Look at that. We're doing so good. Let's go with a joke. Hey, even more hearts? Do we want to press our luck and try to flirt with the like, we want to get good prices, you know? Okay. So let's try to flirt. Let's see what happens. Nope. Okay, we just lost everything that we got from the chat, but that's fine. Overall, bonus, we did a great job. We can only do that 3 times a day, so we can no longer talk to this human being. You've met the quota. You've done it 2 times. Let's see what he's got. Okay, he only has hooks. I was really hoping he would have some sea glass. Maybe we'll find some at the general store. Do you want my fish, sir? This fish would give me back 30 stamina, but it sells for 45 gold, so let's just sell it. And I don't want to ask him on a date or give him a gift. Let's go back over here. What are you doing over here? What's this? I've sold him 1 ring of fish, so it is celebrating that. All of my sales to him will show up here. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, sir. Lovely day. You can see on the bottom left above my hotkey, there is a little lightning bolt symbol with a bar that actually goes steadily down. And that's my stamina. So when that drops to the bottom, I fall and become exhausted. It becomes a real problem when I'm trying to look for other islands. You can kind of see what I have found so far. Look at this amazing discovery, and it stops quite abruptly because I run out of stamina at this point and I drop to the ground and am miraculously captured. But you can see the hint of other islands where their shadow parts are. So I could go and discover a new island today. But first I want to check out the sea glass situation. I could probably find sea glass just sitting around, and I assume it's going to be something you could capture in the ocean. But for now, I'm on the main island, and the main island has this lovely plaza with a lot of different vendors. So I might as well check to see what they have for me. Hello, friend. How are you? This is Rowan. I like your house. It's cute. Remember everyone, we just decorated with a huge iron bat archway, and we now have about 10 different skulls circulating the area, along with some spider webs and tombstones. So now that tells you a little bit about Rowan, I think. We're just going to shop. Okay, he's got a lot of fertilizer and stones. He doesn't have any pumpkin seeds, which is what I was hoping for. And no sea glass. We're not even going to try to talk to you, Rowan. You've insulted us. If I had the option, I would be off with your head right now. So be thankful I don't have any... Oh, you know what I do? I do have a scythe. You think we can go back in and threaten? Joarlo says skulls can be cute, right? Here you go. Here you go. You wanted to be rude and not sell me what I wanted? Come over here, Rowan. Get closer. Oh, well, we tried, Jawar. Jawar, hello. We tried. Okay. There is an island to the right. Let's see if we can get to it. Am I a little too far down? I might be. Put our broom back on. The scythe isn't going to help us. Great sound effect. That is exactly what I would hear if I were powering up some sort of broom. Our energy levels are still pretty good, so I'm not too worried about trying to make it to this island. Let's go up just a little bit so we'll be better in the path. And I haven't... Okay. Are we ready to discover an island? Rowan has no idea how close he was to being another decoration in the house. Exactly. We need that 11th skull. We are headed in the correct direction. You can see down below there, we're on a floating island, so there are clouds beneath us, and there's, I believe, actual ocean down there. Okay, this looks like what we were trying to hit. Boop. And it's getting dark. It's 19 o'clock. Not a huge fan of military time. And that means that our furnace is done. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Perfect. Feeling a little tired after our trip? Boop. We found a hot spring. So now our energy is almost totally filled. What's that creature? Okay, here's some new Pokemon. There is a fish with a feet fish Pokemon. Let's attack it. So this is what combat looks like. And it's called a fishbow. Love that. And fishbow has 5 armor, so we're going to get rid of that as quickly as humanly possible. And it looks like it's going to try to do Tidal Wave on us. But as soon as we break its shield, it gets dizzy. So F you, fishbow. You're not going to Tidal Wave any of us, especially since most of my creatures are fire-based. It definitely helps to not have Tidal Wave on us. I have 1 gem. I don't remember exactly what they're called left. So I don't have enough gems to use my flamethrower, which costs 2 gems. That would have done some major damage. But it doesn't seem like anything really useful is going on. So let me try to feed this fishbow. No, because what I could do is I could feed the fishbow this flax flower, which has tame as one of its things, one of its abilities, and hopefully it would come over to my side and I could get it. But I can only hold at this moment 3 creatures in my party, so I would have to get rid of one of mine, and I'm sort of happy with all the ones I have right now, so I'm not going to feed it. I'm going to end my turn and I'm going to destroy this thing. I'm going to chop off its little fish head and stick it on a spike outside my house. Let's brawl. It would have been real nice to have that card that gives tackle 0, but I don't. So I'm going to have to use up my gems to actually tackle this thing. End my turn there. Fish is back. No! Okay, that's fine. The fun thing about this is if you have armor and the enemy's attack is going to do 5 damage, let's say, your armor will take most of that and you only get the damage that goes over it. So I only got 1 damage. Earthquake. Deal 2 earth damage and remove 1 armor from all enemies. It's got its armor back, so we have to figure out how to deal with that. Draw 1 card. Discard a card. Draw 1. Choose 1 card to exhaust. Choose 1 card from your discard pile. I definitely want to get a discard. Discard card. So what am I getting? I'm going to... Earth isn't going to help me too much. I'm going to pick... Reduce the armor. I think that's the most that we can do. Bash him. So now he's only got 1 armor. Let's try getting a new card and see what happens here. I only have 1. Okay. So we'll do some damage here. It's not gonna... Okay, just enough. Just barely enough. Jawar Hello says, seems like a fun combat system. How do you like it so far? I do. I like it a lot. We have destroyed the creature. We found a flax flower. We have upgraded our creatures a little bit. That was only a level 2 creature, and mine are much higher than that, so they didn't go up very much. But good job, team. We need to get back really fast to check on the furnace. So I have this magic whistle that lets me teleport at least back to the main island. Not exactly back to the house, but if I built my house right here, I could. Excuse me. Get out of my way, Rowan. You're lucky you still have your head. I don't... Okay. There's a run button. Let's run. Get back to our house. Use some of our energy up. Gotta get through... It's dark, I can't see, don't remember where my house is. Okay, spooky. We should probably build a torch out here so people can see how spooky it is. You know, we want people to be scared and not overlook our skulls. It's very important. Okay, so we have a moonstone ingot. That's great. I want to see if we can just ash. Let's just try to ash it. No, what's wood gonna do? Oh, okay. That's the ash we need. It's gonna be done in like 30 seconds. Yeah. Jawar Hello says, haha, Rowan unwittingly made an enemy for life. 100%. I don't really know why these little like ghost creatures show up in my house, but I guess we're all cool with it. And while we're doing that, let me make a torch. Or a lantern? I don't have ash yet. Torchy, torch, torch. Where's my torch? Was it in here? Okay, hold on. This is done. Okay. Make a lantern. Spooky lantern. What else needed ash? Full body? Let's get this full body in here. Craft this guy. We want to make everything as creepy as possible. So here is our lantern so that everybody can be afraid. Let's not... There we go. Everyone can see our scaries now. I can't interact with the ghost. I don't know really what's going on here. Oh, and he's just going to be sitting over here. Just chilling with his gravestone. You know, having a great time. There he is. Okay, everyone, that is our spooky decoration for Moonstone Island. We did it. I feel fantastic about it. I think that's a great note to leave the stream on. So thank you, everybody. I'm sorry that Roger had to go before seeing our sort of happier, less creepy version of the game, but we had some amazing times. We played Whisper Mountain Outbreak, we played Slay the Princess, and this is Moonstone Island. I hope everybody had a great time. Jawar Hello says, this house feels like a warning to everyone else on the island. Exactly. Don't come near my house. You know what's going to happen. I am going to be the subject of a coup for the next 2 weeks. I'll be fighting my way back to the Indian former throne November the 13th. So everybody make sure that you are supporting John Carson as he keeps up this site. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great, not only weekend, but the next couple of weeks. I definitely will be. I hope this stream hasn't been too... I hope this stream hasn't been too creepy. Dwarlo says, great stream. Have a great vacation. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great weekend. Have a great next couple of weeks.